In this video, I'm going to show you why Serana and Ash are going to be two new NPCs you gotta keep your eye on for 2023. These first couple of months are going to be amazing in terms of the content I have in store for you, both for Serana Dialogue add-on, which is receiving yet another huge content update in the form of version 3.4, and new strides in my development for the revolutionary Ash follower, an original character by me. Hey guys, Marty here, the author and creator of the Serana Dialogue add-on mod, and very soon enough, the amazing new Ash follower I'm working on. Let's kick off 2023 with a whole slew of amazing and interesting content for both of these mods. So let's start off the Q1 roadmap content for Martimius mods. First off, we gotta talk about what most of you are here for. New STA content. Starting with version 3.4, I'm going to be working on the Daedric Emergence updates, to be worked on in 3 parts. The first part will tackle 3 Daedric quests, new Dawnguard theme armors, a new character content like the Valerica conversation, and a lot of new features and mod support. The second and third parts will tackle the much-awaited Vigilant commentary and more Daedric quests covered. More details to follow as I'm working on these updates right now. So, what's in version 3.4? Full commentary support for each of Skyrim's vanilla Daedric quests to be done in 3 parts, the first of which is Part 1, this update. This part will include commentary for the Black Star, Boethiah's Calling, and a Daedra's Best Friend. Only the vanilla quests will be supported for now, with other modded quest expansions and edits to be tackled at a later date, unless specified otherwise. Then, we have new Dawnguard commentary. Serana will now comment on visiting Valerica after the Dawnguard questline. This adds much needed closure to Serana's character arc with her family, as this was never truly resolved in the vanilla game. Then, we get amazing new armor awareness for the amazing Twilight Princess armor mashup by Wooden Knight. Following that, we have increased NPC awareness and banter. For awareness, this basically means that said NPCs are getting idols, comments, and greets, meaning that Serana can comment on them, but they won't comment back. This is due to either lack of lines in vanilla or not being able to contact the mod authors for collaboration. These NPCs are as follows, but not limited to Recorder, Orlin, Mirai, the Castle Volkihar members, and Vilha. Then, we have NPC banter. This is where Serana actually talks with said NPCs, either through newly voiced lines or repurposed content. In this list, we have Lydia and only the improved follower dialogue version, as I wasn't able to come up with anything interesting of note with vanilla Lydia, as she's pretty much a plain character. Sibyl Stentor. Inigo already technically exists, but he's been expanded with new conversations. Next up are rewrites. My mom was at work to improve the writing of my mod even further, so these contents will be getting the rewrite treatment. The Oriole's Bow conversation. Revised existing dialogue options and added new ones for roleplay. The City Opinion dialogue. I removed a lot of fluff to make the commentaries more concise and to the point. Up next are some new features. You can now disable Serana sandboxing and also set her combat style. In addition, the spell combat or the spell feature is being expanded with Apocalypse support. Let's talk about new Radiant dialogue. Now, first off, we have exclusive positive responses for Serana receiving books this time from the gift-giving feature. New exclusive responses for human Serana, where vampiric Serana would normally be referenced. New generic click hellos, dialogues, goodbyes, trading dialogue, and wait dialogue among combat idols. It's been a while since these were updated, so more lines would always be welcome to Serana's repertoire. These will include contextual responses, so where Serana will respond differently when in a dungeon compared to a tavern, for example. For mod support, I already talked about Apocalypse, then we have the House of Horrors quest expansion by Jay Serpa, and No to Nocturnal mod. A revoice patch too for Glad You're Here. We also have a new batch of custom names and conversations. Before we proceed with the video, a quick reminder that I have an awesome Patreon. People get to join the Patreon to support Kirsten and I and get access to this exclusive community where you can just chill with other Serana fans, see behind the scenes content of SDA and also the new follower I'm working on, and also request new custom names and conversations. In addition to having early access to new SDA versions weeks before they come out, and soon enough, Ash development builds as well. If recurring donations aren't your thing, you can just sub to Patreon and then desub right after, or you can check out my Ko-Fi and PayPal. That's it, now let's get back to the video. Now, let's dive into what Ash is looking like. If you didn't already know, Ash is the new follower I'm working on. Ash is a two-handed, heavy sword-wielding Breton who has a bloodthirsty vendetta against the assassin who killed her master. She travels as a mercenary and accompanies various adventures with her quests, with aims to grow strong enough to eventually hunt them down. Though this is not a simple revenge quest, there's more to it than meets the eye. Who was her master? Who is she, really? Why is she on this quest? Who hired the assassin? And is there a greater purpose in all of this? Join me in this epic adventure as I aim to give you a follower with deep and distinct character arc, never before seen in the Elder Scrolls before. The story will also compound and expound on existing Elder Scrolls lore, adding more facets to it and new concepts that you never knew existed. Kirsten will be voicing the character. The original concept and face sculpt is done by me.
The name's Ash. If it's mercenary work you need, that'll be 200 gold. Oh, most people ask for mercenary work. Sorry, not interested in even a cursory conversation. If you don't want to hire me, then leave, please. The exit's out that way. Ugh. If you change your mind, and I don't have a client, you can seek me out here. Then that's business. Any questions before we venture out? Glad you asked. I deal mostly with two-handed weapons, if you couldn't already tell by my massive sword here. Might be surprising for a woman of my size, but I can wield these beasts rather well. Because I'm not hungry, and it's none of your business. While I am skillful in combat, I haven't been a mercenary for long. I might not stay one for long either. Personal reasons, but I'm training for something. I'm a mercenary looking for work around here. Let's keep it at that. Fine, I do have one for you. What job do you want me to do? Is this more of a general escort, or a dungeon exploration? You've definitely done your fair share of exploring. Good. You don't have a lot of experience. That's fine. I'll just have to keep that in mind. There are ways to determine one's combat experience just by looking at them. Mentor taught me. Here, I'll let you borrow some skill books. It'll make my job easier. I agreed to be an escort, not a pack mule.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Who's there? Such a pain.
It's nothing.
Don't mess. Who's there? Such a...
Currently, Ash is in her 0.1 state, with basic functionality and dialogue covered. With the following dev updates, I plan to expand the repertoire and features starting with 0.2. As a 0.5 and or 6, she'll be public release ready. If you want to test her out early, you can check her out on my Patreon. Looks like that's it, folks. 2023 is going to be such a huge and awesome year for both of these projects. Serana Dialogue add-on and Ash, the new fall I'm working on. Again, if you'd like to support me on these projects, go check out the Patreon, PayPal, or Ko-Fi. Thank you, and see you next time.